Hiya and welcome. I'm Sis, and today we will be going through Final Fantasy XI's Adventurers Survey 2024. For my background in 11, I started playing the game for the very first time earlier this year in April, and so I want to see what sort of questions they will have, and I want to record it for the future. So, let's get started. If you would like to fill out the survey yourself, they will be accepting responses until this date, so be sure to get your voice heard. I will be posting the link in the description. Question 1. What is your current Final Fantasy XI play status? If you have recently quit playing the game, please select the most recent time period that you stopped playing. Please use the period when you did not have an active subscription for the game. Choose one. Then I'll choose this one. This is the closest to when I started. Then again, I am currently playing. Goodness, why can I not read properly? I will say that I'm currently playing. Yes, let's go with that. Question 2. How often do you log in to Final Fantasy XI? Please select the average number of times you have logged in over the past year. Choose one. I would say 2 to 3 times per week. It should average out to that, I would say. Question 3. On days that you play Final Fantasy XI, how many hours do you play the game on average? When I do play 11, I do sit down for quite long periods of time. So I would say between 3 and 4 usually. Maybe 2 and 3. Just for safety, let's put between 2 and 3. Question 4. Which of the following best describes how you play Final Fantasy XI? I usually play solo. I recruit other members and play together with them. I play in designated parties such as with friends or fellow Link Show members. Well, I currently play solo because I am still running through most of the story content. I still do not have a single job at level 99, so I am sticking around with my trusts. Question 5. How satisfied are you with the current state of FF11? Choose one. That's a bit of a hard question. I would say that I am satisfied. And they thankfully give me an option to tell more about why I chose satisfied. I think I would say something along the lines of I enjoy what the game currently is. At the point that I am in, it is essentially a solo player experience, but it's extremely fun to see other people around in the world. But it could be better in areas. Many, of course, will say the UI is very clunky, and the systems are clearly made in a different time than we live in now. The game would not be the way it is if it was made today. But at the same time, it has a charm to it, and I love Final Fantasy XI because it is essentially like a time capsule. But in a way, it also isn't, because it's still a living, breathing world today. There just are echoes of what once was, and you still can have new adventures in it. So what I sought out in it, I feel like I've been very satisfied with what I got out of it currently. So let me try and write it down neatly in this question box. I think I'm happy with this summarization. Let's go to the next one. Question 4. How satisfied are you with the rewards that are available during login campaigns? I would say that I'm very satisfied. Login campaigns really do feel like they are made for helping people who are newer to the game. So it feels like kind of a catch-up mechanic. You get given things that other people already have, and that it really help you on your journey. So I would say I'm very satisfied. I also really enjoy the patio upgrade to your mug house, so I really like that. And I like hanging out there, I like sitting there, I like sitting there and writing my scripts. I really enjoy that. So that's a good reward in my opinion. I think I'll mention it. I've used the login campaign points to purchase the items needed for completing the final limit break quest, so that was very helpful. I think that's also a good reward, even though it obviously is not much use to you after you have completed that. But as it feels to me that it's a catch-up mechanic, I think that is a good reward for it. I think people who have more time in the game can answer better if it suits the needs of the people at the end game. But for me, it has been helpful in my journey to get to I experience the game. So I think I'll write something along the lines of that. Well, the question 8 is what kind of rewards would you like to see from future login campaigns? So they are indeed aiming to get the opinions of veterans who already have the things from login campaigns. I see. Let's see, what would I like to get after I have everything? Well, fashion always works. Who doesn't like having a nice piece of gear that you can wear on your character? That always works. I would really like to get into decorating my mug house more. So I would really like there to be more furniture. Of course, mounts always are nice. I like collecting mounts in Final Fantasy XIV, and I use the tiger mount in 11 because it reminds me of the Centuria tiger mount in Final Fantasy XIV that I cherish. Is there something that I would like? Let's type out what I have. Yes, I think I'm happy with this. Next one, please. Question 9. How satisfied are you with the content of the monthly campaigns? Discount. Okay. So this refers to the monthly campaigns that feature specific changes and essentially limited time buffs to certain content. So I have to admit, I haven't really participated in those yet. But I do think it's a good idea to incentivize people to do some sort of content to get more people doing it because if you have created it, people should be incentivized to do it so it doesn't go to waste. And it also helps newer players like me to find people to do it with, so we don't have to learn all of it by ourselves. So from that standpoint, I I would say I'm satisfied with that. So, yes, I will put it that I'm satisfied. What kind of campaigns would you like to see in the future? Oh, I know exactly what kind of campaign I would like to see. I would like to see a campaign where you would be incentivized to hunt down notorious monsters. And not the Unity notorious monsters. No, I would like to see a campaign where you have to hunt down the notorious monsters from past expansions. Because I really love the hunt system in Final Fantasy XIV. And that has always been one of my favorite things in JRPGs, is where you have to go hunt big monster. So I would like to see something where you get like an extra little reward for if you hunt down some of the lesser hunted nowadays notorious monsters. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. Next one, please. Question 11. Please select up to 3 items from the list below that you would like to see in future version updates. Let's see. Adjustments to existing content, monthly campaigns, additional battle content, records of evidence, absolutely records of evidence, additional scenarios and quests? I would say so. Job balance adjustments, I have no idea. New item exchanges for the login campaigns, character development elements, job master or master levels. Adjustments to existing content is following the line of how they are currently updating old content to be in level 99. So maybe? I don't have much experience with a lot of the battle content in this game, so I can't really say. So I think I'm just going to stick with these two. More records of eminence quests and additional scenarios and quests, because you can never have enough. Please give the reason for your reply to the previous question, including the reasons for your choices and any other specific ideas you might have for future updates. Alright. Yeah, I think that's nice. Next one, please. Question 13. Numbers are difficult. Please share with us any other updates you would like to see made to the game. That's a very broad question. This is a very difficult question to try to find an answer to. Because from my viewpoint, I think the development team should try and capture this wave of interest from the Final Fantasy XIV Alliance Raid series releasing. And to do that, well, that's a difficult thing. Because if you change the game to be more newbie friendly, it would no longer be the thing that we like about it. And many things have been changed about the 11 that was. For example, well, trusts are the actual game changer in this regard. But the point still stands that it is still quite a lot to learn. It has systems upon systems. You have no idea how anything works when you start the game. And even getting to the point of being able to press play is very difficult. Well, very difficult, but it is unnecessarily difficult. That is how I would put it. Hmm. Hmm. Question 15. Please tell us about yourself so we can better customize future updates to our players. How old are you? I will say that I am between 20 and 24 years old, yes. How do you prefer to identify? Male, female, non-binary, gender non-confirming. Prefer not to answer. Well, I really don't care. This is fine. This is fine. I'll put this one so just people understand. Good for you, Square Enix. Question 17. Are you currently living with any family members? I live on my own. If you have any other comments, thoughts, or interesting stories regarding Final Fantasy XI to share, please write them here. And thank you for your cooperation as well. Toodles!